When you first install and start using Snapchat, it will prompt you to give it all of the necessary permissions for everything on the app to run properly. However, if you dismiss any of it and you want to go back and add those necessary permissions afterwards, or if for whatever reason you want to take away certain permissions, how exactly can you do that? Well, in today's video, we'll be going over exactly that. So when you have no permissions set up, and the most important, camera permissions, when you first go onto Snapchat, you'll see a screen that kind of looks like this, with not even the main camera screen working because of the lack of permissions. So what you can do is just tap on that big turn on button and the pop-up to grant the permissions will once again come up. This method works pretty much the same on both Android and on iOS, with pretty much none of those main features like that working until you give it permissions, and all you have to do is just press turn on for that little pop-up to come up again. And it works for other features inside the app as well. So for example, if you want to use any of its maps features, then you'll also get asked to grant permissions to use your location. But if for whatever reason you aren't getting that pop-up, or you want to check up on those permissions afterwards and make sure everything is set up correctly, there's also a different way of doing it. So what you want to do is tap on your profile icon in the top left and then go into settings by tapping on the cogwheel icon. Once you're there, go all the way down into the account actions section where you see a permissions tab, so just tap into that. And there you'll be able to see all of the permissions the app could request. So you can see if they're currently enabled or not, and if they aren't, you can just simply tap on them to once again bring up an option to turn them on. And again, it works the same way on both Android and iOS. So if you ever want to make sure all of the permissions are on, or if you want to take away any permissions, you can just go into there and you'll be taken to all those various permissions that the app can have, instead of just messing around in the settings app or also in the Play Store or Apple App Store. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and now you know exactly how you can manage all your permissions over on the Snapchat app. So if it was helpful, maybe subscribe to How to Authority for more like this in the future.